Moving on with the next unit, we have areas related to a circle. Now we have two important formulas which we have already studied. The area of a circle is given by pi r square, where r happens to be the radius of the circle and the circumference happens to be 2 pi r, right? So where again r is the radius of the circle and pi, the value of pi is 22 by 7. Now these are the fundamentals which you have already studied in the previous classes. So with this fundamental, we will solve the problems given in the first exercise. The first problem states that the radius of the first circle is 19 centimeters and the radius of another circle, the second one, is 9 centimeters. We need to find r, which has a circumference equal to the sum of the radius of these two circles. So we need to find the radius of, say, the third circle, where the radius of this circle is such that the circumference of the third circle, that is 2 pi r3, is equal to the sum of the circumferences of the first two circles, which is 2 pi r1 plus 2 pi r2, right? So the circumference of the first plus second will give me the circumference of the third circle. I need to find r3. So we can take 2 pi common. So I can take 2 pi common, I get r1 plus r2, which is equal to 2 pi r3. So 2 pi gets cancelled. So r1 plus r2, which is 19 plus 9 is 28 centimeters, is equal to r3. So the radius of the third circle is 28 centimeters and the circumference of this circle is equal to the circumference of circle 1 plus the circumference of circle 2. The second one, the radius of the first circle, we call it as r1, is 8 centimeters. The radius of the second circle is 6 centimeters. Find the radius of the third circle such that the area of the third circle, so we will call it as pi r square, is the area, right? So let us assume that the radius of the third circle is r3. So pi r3 square is equal to the area of circle 1 plus circle 2, which is pi r1 square plus pi r2 square. So we can take pi common. So I get pi into r1 square plus r2 square. So pi and pi can get cancelled. So we have r3 square equals r1 square is 8 square, which is 64, plus 6 square is 36. So r3 is root of, this is 100. So r3 is 10 centimeters. Okay, so the radius of the third circle is 10 centimeters. Third one, there is an archery target having 5 different regions of different colors. So there is an archery target having 5 different regions and each region has a different color. So let me draw the 5 different regions. So these are the 5 different regions there. The inner region is of gold. So let us call this as region 1, and this is 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now the region 1 is of color gold, region 2 is of color red, region 3 is of color blue, region 4 is of color black, and region 5 is of color white. So what is being given? That the diameter of the gold region is 21. So we have the gold region, its diameter is 21 centimeters. And it has been stated that each band is of length 10.5. So you have the next region here. So the next region is the red region. This is the red region, but this band is 10.5 centimeters. So each band is 10.5 centimeters. Right? So what is the radius here? The radius is diameter divided by 2. So therefore the radius of the gold region is 10.5 centimeters. So this is the radius of region 1. So the entire region 2 is of diameter 10.5 plus 10.5. Okay? Right? So here region 2, 3, 4, 5 is red, blue, black and white. So we will see how we can calculate that. So first let us find the area of region 1. The area of region 1 is pi r1 square. So it is pi into r1 square, which is pi into 10.5 square, which is 346.5 centimeters square. Right? So this is the area of the gold region. So area of gold. So now I want area of red. Now the area of red is the entire region, okay, minus the area of gold. Okay, so the area of the entire region here, from here to here, the radius is 10.5 plus 10.5, isn't it? So it's going to be pi into 10.5 plus 10.5 the whole square minus the area of the gold region, which is 346.5. Right? So therefore, we have the area of the red region, which can be given as, so this, if we calculate, we get this as 1386 minus 346.5. So the area of red region, is 1039.5 centimeters square. Right? So again, if I want to find the area of the blue region, which is 3, again I need to find the whole area, right, minus the area of this entire thing, right? So therefore, again, area of blue is pi. So here the radius is 10.5 plus 10.5 plus 10.5. So this is 21. So 21 plus 10.5 will give me 31.5 the whole square minus the entire area, this area, which includes the area of gold plus the area of red, which is this. So pi into 21 square, right? So into pi into 21 the whole square. So that gives us the area of the blue region. So here we get 3118.5 minus this area is 1386. So finally we get the area as 1732.5 centimeter square. So again we need to find the area of the black region. So area of black region is again pi into, so 31.5 is the radius here plus 10.5. Okay, so that gives us 42 square minus this entire area. So this entire area is given by this pi into 31.5 the whole square, which is 31. So this value is 5544 minus 3118.5, so which gives us an area of 2425.5 centimeter square. So finally we need to find the area of the white region. So area of white region is again pi into, so now again I need to add 10.5 to this radius. So that gives us 52.5 the whole square minus area of this entire region with the diameter 42, which is pi 42 square. So we know the value of 542 square. So this is 8662 minus 5 minus 5544. So finally we get the area as 3118.5 centimeter square. Right? So therefore we have found out the area of all the regions, that is gold, red, blue, black and white. So question 4, there is a car wheel, so the diameter is 80 centimeters. So this distance is 80 centimeters. How many revolutions does it make in 10 minutes if the car travels at a speed of 66 kilometers per hour? So we need to find the number of revolutions it makes in 10 minutes. Right? So now, when this car wheel makes one revolution, that means the distance travelled would be 2 pi r, which happens to be the circumference of the wheel. So 2 pi r is nothing but 2r is the diameter, which is 80 pi centimeters. So in one revolution, the distance travelled by the wheel is 80 pi centimeter. Right? So in 10 minutes, we need to find how many revolutions the wheel would make. Right? So now, here 66 kilometers per hour is given. So if the car travels in 60 minutes, the car travels 66 kilometers. So in 10 minutes, what is the distance the car travels? So that would give me 10 into 66 divided by 60. So it is, so 10 into 66 divided by 60, so we get 11 kilometers. So in 10 minutes the car travels 11 kilometers. Right? So now this 11 kilometers is nothing but, so now we'll convert this to centimeters. So 11 into, if I multiply it by 1000, I get the distance in meters, and into 100, I get the distance in centimeters. Right? So the distance travelled by the wheel in 10 minutes would be 11 into, I have 5 zeros, so 10 power 5 centimeters. So this is the distance travelled by the wheel in 10 minutes. But in one revolution, the car travels a distance of 80 pi centimeters, right? So the distance travelled by the car, or by the wheel we should say, it remains the same, right? In one revolution is 80 pi centimeters. So how many revolutions would it take for the wheel to travel 11 into 10 power 5 centimeters? So that would give me 11 into 10 power 5 into 1 divided by 80 pi, which gives us 4375 revolutions. Right? So we have 11 into 10 power 5 centimeters into 1 divided by 80 pi. So these many revolutions would be required, or the wheel would go through these many revolutions if the car travels for a period of 10 minutes. So the fifth one, if the perimeter and area of the circle are equal to r, if perimeter and the area of the circle are equal, so they are equal, then we need to find r. Okay? So what is the perimeter? The perimeter of a circle is 2 pi r, and that is equal to the area. The area is pi r square. So we can cancel pi on both the sides, 1 r and 1 r can be cancelled. So therefore I get r equal to 2 units. So we have 4 options. A is 2, B is pa, C is 4 and D is 7. So of course we know that the answer is 2. So the option is A, the right answer. So this completes the first exercise in areas related to circle. In the next lecture session we will go through the areas related to a sector and a segment of a circle, and we will also solve the problems given in the next exercise. So I hope you have followed all the problems here solved in this exercise, and please make sure that you do like, share and subscribe and press the bell icon to get notifications of further uploads, and thanks for watching.